Hi guys, welcome back to another video on this channel. I hope you're all well. Today I would like to give you a hopefully quick rundown of my everyday morning skincare, hair care and grooming routine. I've been asked about this for a couple of times now, so I decided that it would be a great idea to just sit down, talk you through the different steps and the different products that I use to groom myself every single day. I gotta say though that you probably won't be able to find every product that I will show you in this video, because some of them are from the German drugstores and I cannot guarantee that you will be able to get them as easily as I did, because I just went out and got them. I think at least one product is also exclusive for that line of drugstores that we have here in Germany. After getting up in the morning, the first thing I do is that I hop under the shower to give myself a really good cleanse. And therefore I use a product that I demonstrated just recently in another video, which is the Aloe Calming Foaming Wash by The Body Shop. This is used for your face and it is a cleansing foam that will cleanse your skin really well and also provide it with a little bit of moisture. I've been using this for 1 to 1.5 months and it is almost empty, so I will have to get out and get a new one. I'm not sure if I will choose the Aloe line. I've been really content with this one, but I want to try out some other products from them as well. So I will probably go for Seaweed this time, which is their anti-shine line. But yeah, this has been a really good cleanser. So the first step in my grooming routine is to use 2 pumps of this foam on damp face and let it sink in a little bit. Now, I've not discussed this yet in full detail on this channel, but I personally only shampoo my hair every 2 to 3 days. So I don't shampoo every day, and the reason behind that is that my hair is naturally pretty dry and I want to provide it with as much moisture and as much natural talc and natural oils as possible. You've probably heard this already, but shampoo not only removes excess oil and leftover product from your hair, but it also tends to strip your hair and scalp from all its natural oils. So the squeaky clean feeling that you get after shampooing is not necessarily a good thing, because a dry scalp can get you into a lot of trouble. Therefore, some people like to shampoo their hair only every 2 to 3 days, including me, but at this point I gotta tell you that this totally depends on your hair and scalp type. So if you have pretty greasy hair or if you use a lot of beeswax based products, this might not be a clever idea, and you should always try to find out what works best for you and then stick with that and not listen to some YouTubers' advice on the internet just because the YouTuber said so, or many other YouTubers also said so. When I look for new products, I always try to minimize the bad stuff. And in the hair care regime, bad stuff equals to parabens, sulfates and silicones. So I always try to choose products that keep away from these 3 types of ingredients. However, I gotta say that this is not always possible without effort, since here in Germany, at least in the drugstore world, you will find that at least one of these 3 types of ingredients will be contained in almost every shampoo and almost every conditioner. And sadly, things get even worse if you look into beard care, because most international beard care companies can't seem to produce beard wash without the use of sulfates. To my knowledge, there are only 2 brands that go without sulfates in their beard washes, and those 2 brands are on one side Beard Brand and on the other Bulldog Skincare. So I advise you to get your hands on one of these 2 brands, because most other shampoos will dry your beard out, especially if you shampoo your beard more than, say, 2 to 3 times a week. I've used up all of my Beard brand beard washes and conditioners, so I'm right now using the Bulldog beard shampoo and conditioner, which I got from the local drugstore and which you will be able, hopefully, to buy off Amazon if you like to. But there is also another pretty good shampoo that uses sulfates, but that doesn't dry my beard out as much, which is the Mr. Bear Family beard wash. And this is also almost empty because, yeah, it was a pretty good alternative, although not as good as Beard brand. Concerning head hair, I just recently found out about a brand called Naughty, which is available in German drugstores. And this is their To the Rescue Moisture Boost shampoo and Moisture Boost conditioner. These products are free from parabens, petrochemicals, sulfates and silicones, and I found them to also contain a pretty high amount of nourishing and hair healthy ingredients. To be exact, they put sweet almond and sunflower seed oil in the shampoo and shea butter and olive oil in the conditioner. And I was very happy to see that the percentage of these ingredients is pretty high because they are pretty high in the ingredients list. And yeah, out of the reasons that I discussed earlier, I didn't really expect to find something like this in a drugstore, but I gotta say that they provide an excellent care for my hair. It feels really soft, really grippy, and the products provide a lot of moisture. The only downsides that I can think of might be the colors of these tubes and the smell. That is to say, if either one of these or maybe both are important to you. I mean, the obvious marketing scheme here is that of a female and girly audience in the way that the font is made, in the neon looks of the tubes themselves, and the way that they pop into your eyes, and that might not be your thing. On the other hand, they will only be in your shower anyways, most of the time. So, I don't know. Why do you care, right? Something that you should consider, however, is the smell, because both products smell like strawberries and they have a pretty intense smell. So you will smell them while you're shampooing, you will smell them when you're blow drying, and you will smell them up to the point when you use a post styler. After that, the smell will probably be gone. But if you don't like strawberries or if you don't like a sassy smell, then yeah, those might not be a thing for you. But that's it so far with the shower part. When all of this is done, I will get out of the shower, take a big towel and towel dry all parts of my body. And the first thing I do after that, immediately after that, when my hair is still damp, is that I apply beard oil. In this case, my favorite beard oil is that of a German manufacturer, namely Gölz. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. And this will be available to everyone living in Germany and I think also the UK, because I heard some things that they wanted to get into the UK market as well. This is, for me personally, the best beard oil that I have ever used. It has a perfect combination of different oils that will make your beard silky smooth and also provide your beard hair and the skin underneath it with enough moisture. But if you can't get your hands on one of these, because you don't live in the countries that Gölz sells to, then you might as well want to try Beard brand, because they are on a very close second place after this one. As I've already told you in my how to apply beard oil tutorial, which I will link up in this corner if you haven't seen it, it is essential to apply beard oil on damp skin and on a damp beard, because the oil will function as a protective layer and prevent moisture from leaving your skin. So while the beard is still damp, make sure to lock in that moisture. Next up, I apply toner to my face, and the product that I currently use is the Aloe Calming Toner by The Body Shop, which is also almost empty. A toner will simply restore the pH balance of your skin after you've washed it. It will also remove some dead skin cells and some impurities and give your skin a matte finish. And the sole reason why I do this before blow drying is to save myself some time, because this needs a little bit of time to dry and sink in. Then, as I said, I blow dry my hair, use a pre-styler or go through the usual styling process depending on what I want to do on that day, but I won't cover this in this video because this is just about grooming. And after my hair is completely dry, I also blow dry my beard, by the way. I will make sure to top my beard styling off with some beard balm in order to keep my mustache in the way that I want it to stay, to control flyaways and to keep everything in shape. On some days, for example, if I am in a hurry, I might just use one of these two instead of the combination. Depending on if I want a natural style, then I will use just the beard oil, or if I want a more defined and kept in shape style, then I will just use the beard balm, and I will maybe even use this instead of the oil in the previous step. On some days, I just don't have the time to blow dry my beard, so since this will lock in moisture just as well, I will just use it instead of the beard oil and then let my beard dry on its own. At this point, I've given the toner on my face enough time to sink in, so it's time to apply some moisturizer to my face. At this point, I've given the toner enough time to sink in, so it's time to apply some moisturizer to my face. And currently, I'm using either the Shiseido Men Moisturizing Emulsion or the Bulldog Original Moisturizing Cream. And I really can't decide which one of these products I like more. The Bulldog one has a total mattifying effect on my skin, which I really like, but it's a little bit heavy because it's a really thick cream. And the Shiseido one is more of a gel, which is really nice. It is light, it doesn't clog your pores, which is definitely a benefit if you're prone to acne or outbreaks. But on the other hand, it will leave a little bit of a greasy film at the end of the day. So I like both of them, and I haven't found a perfect moisturizer yet. So if you have a recommendation, I would be very happy if you told me in the comments down below. I also moisturize the rest of my body, mostly with a body butter, which is the Beard brand Utility Balm. And that is especially because I have quite an amount of tattoos, and I noticed that over the years I had to moisturize them to keep them looking fresh. Since I've decided that something permanent is going to be under my skin for the rest of my life, I want to make sure that it looks good for as long as possible. And by moisturizing my skin, I noticed that my skin became in general a lot firmer and also a lot softer at the same time. So I think moisturizing daily is an essential to have a great quality skin. This might strike you as odd since Beard brand is a beard care company, but with this product they have tried to extend the ways of usage for their products. So the Utility Balm is intended for both hair and skin, and I personally found it to be used best on my whole body. So over the past 1.5 years, Beard brand has sent me in total 12 of these jars, and while I oftentimes try a product and then might no longer use it because I don't like it as much, I've incorporated these utility balms completely into my everyday skincare routine. So of these 12 jars, I've used 7 or 8 up to this point. So I really burn through them and use them until the very last bit. Also, this almost concludes my daily morning routine. The only thing left to do is to brush my teeth, and for that I use an Oral-B electric toothbrush. I'm aware that this is not the most professional toothbrush you could get, but I gotta tell you, if you're still brushing your teeth manually, you should definitely switch to an electric toothbrush. In combination with flossing my teeth on a regular basis, the switch from a manual toothbrush to an electric one has revolutionized my whole dental routine. So I can totally recommend using one of these. And I'm aware that there are ultrasound ones, that there are ones that clean the tip of your toothbrush with UV rays. I would love to get my hands on one of these, but I will have to wait until I have saved up some money. Concerning dental creams, I don't really have a favorite brand, and I also don't put that much emphasis on the type of cream that I'm using. So right now I'm using a generic drugstore brand from Germany, and this one is with charcoal because I desperately wanted to try the effect of charcoal on my teeth. Charcoal is supposed to get all that dirt from your teeth and whiten them. So I've been thinking about ordering some charcoal powder off the internet, but then I found this one in the drugstore, so I thought that I might give it a try. And although it doesn't contain too much charcoal, because it's a very cheap version, I think that it already has made some difference, so the chances are high that you might be able to see a video on that in the future. Anyways, brushing my teeth concludes my daily morning routine and therefore also this video. I really hope that it didn't take me too much time to explain all of this. Altogether, my daily morning routine takes about 30 to 45 minutes until I'm ready. And I think that's a pretty good time span for all the things that I'm doing. So if you want to incorporate some of these steps into your daily routine, you are very welcome to do so, and I can assure you that it won't take up too much of your time. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up so that I can see if this was somewhat helpful to you or not. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask them in the comments down below. And although I can't promise that I will know every answer, I can promise that I will try to answer them as well as possible. And if by any chance you are new to this channel, you are very welcome to subscribe. The button is just below this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, and bye-bye.